time won't be. It won't be a thing that matter. Because we won't know what the fuck. If they go out in space and they lose track of Earth, they're not gonna know what day it is.
Yeah, I think what you're trying to say is that time was created, so in a different plane of existence, it doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. And like, you do have like, that is like kind of, I would say, an idea that's supported in even my religion, because if you look at certain parts of the Quran, you share well.
Time doesn't exist. There's more to what we see. Let's sit down, talk about it. Let's just call it P.O.T. P.O.T. Yeah. Let's call it P.O.T. P.O.T. Yeah. Let's call it P.O.T.
Application of Thought Podcast.
Yo, what's up, P.O.T. heads? I got another dope episode for y'all, man. I got my boy right here, very talented MMA fighter and content creator, as you can see. But before I keep going, bro, would you please introduce yourself?
Hey, bro, I'm Sulaiman Everette. Y'all know, free food method guy. Stop playing with me, MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, nah, bro. Hey, thank you for fucking coming through, bro. I know it's fucking. I know it's cold as hell today, man.
Yeah, it's too cold, bro.
Like, bro,
crashed.
It's not even. Ain't no joke, man.
For real.
Ain't no fucking joke, bro.
For real though. Man, it's almost crashed on the way here, bro.
Well, for real?
Yeah.
Where?
On the highway.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. Cause my what's it called? The fogger thing on my car got fucked up because of the cold.
Oh.
So my glass was foggy as shit.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
over here like praising God as I'm driving.
Hey, God, take the wheel.
For real.
That's why they say that, bro.
Cool, good, chop.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Peter N. Yeah, bro. I told you that fucking food is good. I go there all the time, bro. Yeah, like I'm at the stool here, like for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, I want to get some good food instead of like just fucking some burgers and shit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that shit, but like I'm just saying, like, you want some food?
Bro, they chicken actually not dry, bro.
It's good, right? That shit juicy as fuck, bro.
Hell yeah, for sure. And then they got this pistachio cookie.
Shit
from the head.
Do you have to watch your diet like as a fighter and shit?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The only issue that I be having with the diet thing is if I don't eat enough, because like you gotta have like a bunch of protein and shit. You trying to get stronger for real.
Right.
That's basically it. But like,
put the mic like.
Oh shit, my fault.
Yeah, I got you.
I say that again, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, basically though, yeah, that's really the main issue, bro. Is just making sure that you eat enough.
Right.
Like protein intake and shit.
Cause what weight do you usually fight in?
155.
155. And what was the issue that day, bro?
Ah, nigga, that shit was funny as hell. So this nigga, bro, I can't curse.
You can say whatever you want, bro.
Yeah, I gotta stop cursing anyways.
Nah, that's fine.
But what's it called? Bro, this dude was messing around with the health paperwork.
Right.
Like you have to have hepatitis paperwork and you have to have HIV paperwork. Ooh. And he had passed the hepatitis paperwork, but he acted like he couldn't pull up the HIV paperwork or some shit.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. So everybody's telling me like,
oh shit.
Yeah, they all telling me like, don't fight him, this and that. And I'm like, bro, I could just like choke him out when he starts to bleed type shit,
Yeah.
But what's it called? So I took his hepatitis paperwork and I went on that Gemini, the AI app, and I generated HIV paperwork. And that shit went through, nigga. He got his ass up in there. Damn.
Allegedly.
I ain't do it for real.
Nah, but but it is crazy though, because I noticed that there was some issues going on and shit. The fight was.
Bro, we were supposed to be the second fight, bro.
Right.
Yeah, we were supposed to be the second fight.
Yeah.
And that shit got pushed back to like what, the 8th or the 9th or something like that.
Right. And then like he missed weight, nah?
He missed weight by like 3 pounds or 4 pounds, something like that. But bro, he like the dude is cool or whatever, but he wasn't a fighter for real, He was kind of he got fed like an easy opponent.
Right. Well, I mean, how long have you been like fighting? Like amateur or pro?
Well, that was my first amateur fight. I was supposed to have fights before that, but niggas will pull out at the weigh-ins. Niggas will like pull out, shit wouldn't line up. But I've been on the fight team though for like a year and like 8 months. Like a year and 9 months.
Right.
But I've always been into combat sports though.
Yeah.
Like wrestling in high school, and like I was just teaching myself on the bag at the gym, where people pushing the weights and stuff at. I was always teaching myself and like, teaching myself off of YouTube. And then one day while I was on the bag, some nigga walked up to me and he was like, "Hey bro, like come to Chicago fight team." Like first he was asking me like how long did I train for? And I was like, I ain't never had a coach. And he was like, "No way." And he was like, "Nigga, come to Chicago fight team."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Bet."
So were you doing like other sports and shit before that?
In high school, I was playing football, wrestling, and track. Yeah. I was a dog at football, but I was getting into fights and shit at school, and they put my ass in night school.
Damn.
Yeah, at the last year.
Damn.
But everything happens for a reason.
Hey, right. You just gotta take that as a win, right? Sometimes and shit, fuck it. I mean, because it is crazy, like what things lead you to do, right? Like you just don't fucking know and shit.
Yeah, in the moment you'll be like pissed off about something not lining up in life, but bro, I'm telling you,
Right?
God got a plan.
Well, if it depends on you too, right? It depends on the decisions you make upon what's going the circumstance.
Yeah.
If some people are not able to be in the moment of the circumstance to where they're able to be like, I should improve myself. They'll just blame it on other.
No, you never could blame it on anybody but yourself, bro.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Ain't nobody to blame but yourself, my nigga. I'm telling you, I got like a crazy story about that, bro. Because I used to be the type of nigga who will be like kind of blaming their circumstances and all that shit.
Right.
Bro, it's like, you gotta think about it like this, bro. Imagine somebody who doesn't drink alcohol because their father was an alcoholic. And then you have somebody who drinks alcohol because their father was an alcoholic. Both situations
it's the same shit.
Both situations had an alcoholic father, but it was the perception that was different. It's all on you, bro. It's all on you. Real talk.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, the thing is, with losing and shit, if you don't know that you're supposed to lose,
yeah,
because there's a lesson there.
Yeah, bro. Like sometimes God will put you through something that you won't even realize is like the best thing for you.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
Because
that's really crazy. Now
that's the thing though, because some shit will happen to you, and you have two ways to react. Like, fuck, why me? Or the other way is like, damn, what am I supposed to learn from this shit?
Exactly, bro. You know, it's really crazy that you say that, bro. Cause like you run into a lot of people who like blame the world for their issues. And my bad. Little do they realize like the detriment that they're doing to themselves, bro.
Right.
Cause it's like they how do I explain this? It's almost as though you assume that the world owes you fairness. Do you know what's one of the benefits of understanding that no one owes you nothing? You could never feel betrayal because you never thought you were owed loyalty. You could never feel the hurt of a lie because you never thought you were owed the truth. You know, there's like a lot of benefits to understanding that the world owes you nothing. Well, and that's how you get out of the mindset of like blaming others for your circumstances.
Well, that's like the euphemism of like, you gotta give respect to earn respect.
Yeah.
It's like, no one's gonna help you, but people are gonna support you. The support is needed.
Yeah, it helps.
But no one's gonna come save you. You have to recognize that. Like,
yeah, you gotta.
And it's easier to like be like, man, that was their fault. Man, yeah. Well, you did
world
that.
Against me. Everybody against me.
Yeah. Like, nah, like, you probably did something wrong, or there was something in that situation that you were supposed to take something from it. You know?
Yeah. Sometimes you might not have even perceived it in the moment.
Nah, sometimes it takes years, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no lie. Sometimes a lesson will take years.
Yeah, bro.
If you don't recognize that you're like, oh shit, that was on me.
Yeah, and even
it's gonna take you long.
Yeah, bro.
And it's gonna hit you even harder, bro.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes even if you don't necessarily see how like you were in the wrong in the first place, well, let me word it differently. You don't have to understand why you were in the wrong necessarily for you to possibly have done something wrong.
Mm.
You know, like sometimes you could do or say. I was explaining this to like my little brother like a few months ago, because he had like got into some situation at school, like the teachers were saying that he bullied somebody, and he was like saying like I didn't do anything. He was really warping himself into the mindset of like, oh, the teachers are against me, this and that,
Right.
and I really didn't do anything, this and that. And I was like explaining to him that you really have to have that, you know, that ability to self-reflect. Just because you didn't intend to do something wrong, or you might not have perceived it as something wrong, doesn't mean that somebody else didn't see it as that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you got to be able to self-reflect, because it's the
Right.
only way that you'll develop in character.
Well,
You understand?
Well, in the metaphor of fighting, that's why there's a coach.
Yeah.
That's because you're in the moment fighting whatever. There's angles that you don't see.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's where if you are willing to listen, and your coach is like, look, you dropped your guard here, and then he
Caution.
next time put it or whatever
it may be, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what like literally life is too. Like we don't have those angles. We only have this fucking point of view, right?
Exactly. Yeah, bro. Exactly.
And if you recognize that, look, you're gonna be wrong. You're gonna be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not all the time, but eventually there's, you know, you have to be, because if you're perfect, then what the fuck?
Yeah,
What,
it's
you
impossible.
superhuman, motherfucker?
Yeah, it's just impossible. It's too ignorant to believe that, you know, you just didn't do anything. Low key, like you'll see this problem with like a lot of women. I ain't gonna lie. Like a lot of women, bro. You'll see this problem with a lot of women, bro. Like I don't want to go and like, you know, say any specific people, but like I'm gonna say auntie. It ain't my auntie, but let's just say auntie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say in this hypothetical scenario. Let's say this hypothetical scenario. This ain't my auntie. I ain't talking about my auntie right now.
Okay.
Man, this hypothetical scenario, an auntie is in a marriage with, you know, the husband or whatever.
Right.
And nigga, throughout the entire marriage, like 15, 20 years of that shit, you ain't never see her one time be like, yo, I low-key was wrong. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You ever see some shit like that, bro?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, bro. Like women just be perfect
Right.
or some shit. Like,
well, I guess the dynamic of relationships is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like to have an actual relationship is hard, right?
Yeah, in some ways, yeah.
But the dynamic of how. I guess it depends on auntie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like on their perspective and point of view, but like, yeah, bro, like I know what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Because that's what creates, you know, problems and shit, man.
Yeah.
Arguments.
Bro, that's what I came to realize, bro. I came to realize that, you know, a lot of like people nowadays, when they get like with a girl or somebody, they go in, like they'll be in this like fairy tale mode, thinking that like everything is gonna go on like, you know, like all happy and sunshine and rainbows.
Right.
When in reality, like you guys shouldn't be making the promise to each other that it's gonna be sunshine and rainbows. The promise you guys should be making to each other is that we're gonna get past like the tough times. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, both parties are gonna make mistakes.
Right.
No matter what.
Right.
Both parties will make mistakes. It's not about like, oh, I'm gonna treat you so good forever, this and that. Like, sure, that's a great, you know, idealistic theory. You know, it's a great ideology, but that's just not the reality of the situation. It takes two people to be willing to point out when they do something wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And if someone makes a mistake, you have to be open to be like, okay,
I did a mistake.
And right, that and the other person should be open to be like, okay, let me forgive you. Let me give you some type of redemption.
Exactly.
If there's no redemption, and if you always gonna bring that shit up,
exactly,
like then there's always gonna be an issue.
Yeah,
that's what's like, bro. Like I said, relationships is like one of the craziest fucking things. Like it's complex. It's easy. It could be so fucking easy. Mm-hmm. But dynamics and differences and perspectives makes that shit complex.
Yeah, bro. I feel like if both parties are willing to always be accountable for their actions. Like always be able to see when they do something wrong, not just always paying attention to when the other person's doing something wrong.
Right.
And then on top of that, the second thing is always willing to forgive. Bro, cause make up that. I feel like that's how those 20, 30-year, 40-year marriages happen.
Right, right. Because there's some people that be lasting forever and shit. And they always look at, like, I'm not going to say who, but I got to see, like, these two old people. One of them was in the hospital, and there was a circumstance where I got to take his wife to the hospital. And when she got there, bro, the way she was looking at him, and they've been married for like 45 years or like maybe less, but they've been married forever.
I mean,
yeah, and she was still looking at him like she was in love, bro.
Yeah, that's cold.
And that's crazy, right?
That's cold.
Like, sometimes shit works out that way, but sometimes it doesn't. And I think it's also ego, bro.
Yeah, that also is another factor as well. A lot of people, are egotistical. And another thing that I feel like is an issue with it is that we live in a society where people are in such a mode of craving validation. So sometimes, this is so fucked up to say, but there was a time when I was a young nigga, bro. You remember when you was like in 6th grade? Well, shit, you probably don't, but I know me. Nigga, I was a young nigga. I was trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? I was up on Google. I was like, how to make girls like you. I was like, you know what I'm saying?
How do I get her to give me her number?
Yeah, I was up on Google with it. And bro, what I came to realize is that, man, this is so fucked up to say. I ain't gonna lie. It's fucked up to say. But I came to realize that, you know how you hear people talk about how, like, if you treat her like trash, she'll like you? And then you hear niggas talk about, like, if you treat her good, she don't, it's like a whole trend nowadays.
Right.
Bro, it be stemming from the fact that a lot of people are validation oriented, that they crave validation. So, like, when you treat her really good, you validate her. And now she doesn't, like, crave that validation anymore. And, like, then you'll start seeing, like, girls take it for granted. But that theory, like, not that theory, but, like, that stuff that you see people say about treating her bad, it stems from not giving her validation. Making her chase the validation like breadcrumbs. And then she'll confuse her search for validation for you as liking you. It's low-key evil as fuck. It's manipulation 101, but...
Well, yeah, it's like a psychology that we all play, right? Like, sometimes it's unbeknownst to us. Yeah. Like, sometimes we don't even know we're doing it. We're just doing it naturally.
Yeah, I ain't saying, like, that's the way to go, to, like, do that. Because that game never ends well.
Right.
The game never ends well,
Well, the way I see it, and this is, I've been saying this for like a long time, bro. You should always start like transparent as fuck. Always.
Exactly.
As soon as I meet you, like, hey, what's up? We're gonna do this. All right, cool.
Truly consider them.
This is who. This is who I am. This blah blah blah. Boo boo boo. You're not gonna get anyone different. And if you don't like me now, then let's not go forward. I'm good.
Yeah, bro. Another thing I think is like important, bro, is don't even get with her if you wouldn't marry her. Real talk, bro. If you not getting with the girl with the intention of marrying her, nigga, you getting with her with the intention of like heartbreak or some shit. Like, well, maybe not the intention of it, but that's the only other option.
That's what's gonna happen.
That's the only other option. Right, nigga, either you marry her and you stay with her forever, or you eventually break it. Like,
That's kind of actually a wise thing to say. To be honest, bro.
That's just the reality of life, my nigga.
It's when you're a young motherfucker, you don't give a fuck about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna be honest. You're not thinking about it, and you don't even consider. You don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, you're just trying to.
Your fucking hormones are just fucking going on.
Yeah.
But then as you get older, and depending on what type of relationships you've been in, type shit.
Damn, my fault, bro.
That's all good. Depending on the relationships that you've been in and shit, like you might have lost some shit or something big happened in your life that fucking shouldn't have happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And why? Why did that happen? Oh, well, you got yourself in that situation.
Yeah. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's what it all stems down to.
Right. And like that's just like a crazy thing about life and shit. And again, it goes back to like recognizing like, yeah, I did something wrong.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, that's like one of the most fucked up things in a relationship that could collapse. I feel like is if one party is like admitting their wrongs and able to. It's not about who's doing the wrongs. Both people are gonna do the wrongs at some point.
Right.
It's about the niggas who's able to. It's about both parties being able to be accountable for them. Because if one is always being accountable and one isn't, it'll just build up resentment on the other side.
Yeah. And again, it's all this psychological game that women and men play, and sometimes we don't even know we're doing it, bro. Like it's just being human and shit. It's just what's weird is that we have language, right? Like, what the fuck is language, bro? How many languages do you speak?
Well, I speak 3 languages.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I speak 3 languages.
Well, what language do you speak?
I speak Moroccan, Arabic, and
What the fuck? Let me say something in Moroccan.
أنا كنهضر الدارجة مزيانة صاحبي ما كتفهمناش.
What'd you say?
I said I speak Darija very well. You guys don't understand us.
Oh shit. Yeah, that shit sounds dope.
Oh yeah.
But that's what's crazy, right? Language is weird as fuck, bro. Like, I speak Spanish and a little bit of French.
Yeah, I speak a very little, but not enough to like say that I could.
But that's because they're all like similar.
Yeah,
they all stem from Latin. Yeah, and I think the Arabic languages, they stem from the same almost, and they just derive from there. So language is like a thing that's like a tree, branches and shit, and they all just make their own fucking language, which is fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah. It's really crazy when you think about it, because I remember I was seeing like a video or some shit about like how the origin of language happened. It was like such a complex ass video. I like can't remember the specifics about it, but it goes deep, bro. It goes deep. It goes deep for real. You want some of this cookie?
No, I'm good. Okay. Thanks. So, what kind of cookie is that?
It's a pistachio chocolate chip.
Yeah, I don't do sugar. That's why.
Yeah. For real, bro. I be trying to stay away from that shit too, but
I haven't had sugar like more than 8 years, bro.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Not even a gram of sugar. Nigga,
I mean,
you ain't eat an apple before?
It sounds like I'm buying some like on the side. I mean, get that gram with sugar, dog.
Not for real?
Not for real, yeah. Like, well, I've had like a pop here and then. I'm not even gonna lie, but other than that, bro, like I just. But that should be fucking getting me, bro. Like at work, motherfuckers will come. Yeah, they'll come with like a fucking set of donuts, and they be looking good as fuck. I'm like, oh man,
yeah,
I want that shit. But they got sugar though, and I'm like, man, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Because our bodies are not made for that, bro.
Yeah, bro, you telling me, bro? If I eat too much sugar, I'll get like a head rush and then I'll crash.
And that's your body because of the insulin. It comes up. And then, your blood starts, it's so many different things. It's so crazy what we are, bro. We're a chemical being. Yeah. That's what we are. We're chemical beings that have energy and fucking create thoughts. Yeah. And and the shit that we eat is what procures you to become what you are or what you're walking at. Mm-hmm.
You are what you eat type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like perfect design, ain't it?
Which is like what do you think, bro? You think evolution or God made?
I think they coexist. You see, people you like to argue that it's either science or religion, but they're two completely different things. Science is the study of how things exist, operate. Right. Religion is the study of how things exist in the first place. Right. They coexist. It's not Big Bang or God. Big Bang and the coexist, because what created the Big Bang?
That's the thing. And now they're saying that the Big Bang might have not been the start of a universe. It might have been the end of a universe.
Yeah. Oh, you heard it? I ain't heard of that one.
So, yeah, because now they're pushing, because now the telescopes that we have, they're so fucking 10, 100 times better than the ones they had back then. Mm-hmm. So now they're able to go even further back. Even more back than the actual Big Bang. Yeah. Big Bang. And then they're like, yo, that might not even been the start.
Yeah. Well, according to all right, so I'm Muslim, right? And according to the book, Quran, that we believe in, there is parts of the Quran that support the idea of the Big Bang. It's like I started the world was started from a singular mass and then it became forever expanding. I forget the verse, but yeah, it talks about like the Big Bang, you know?
Right.
No.
Well, I mean, I don't believe in time.
Yeah?
I don't think time is not a thing, bro.
You think so?
The only reason we have days is because the Earth spins.
Yeah.
All they're doing is measuring the spin of the Earth, and the sun is stationary, so we're able to measure how long it takes. Oh, okay, it's 20. It's not even 24 hours. It's about 23 point some bullshit. So that's why we have the leap year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
heard-
that's
I know
what
some-
time is, bro. Literally, that's what time is. It's just the movement. If the fucking Earth stops moving today, time won't be. It won't be a thing of a matter, because we won't know what the fuck. If they go out in space and they lose track of Earth, they're not gonna know what day it is.
Yeah, I think what you're trying to say is that time was created, so in a different plane of existence, it doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you do have like that is like kind of, I would say, an idea that's supported in even my religion, because if you look at certain parts of the Quran, it talks about how it, like when it refers to like the day of judgment or like a person in the hellfire or a person in paradise, it talks about it in a past tense, as though it already happened.
Right.
So it's interesting. I was like a video I seen about it, but
Well, the thing is, if this Earth is 1.8 billion or million years old, then everything you see before you now is about the same age.
wait, say that again?
If the Earth is about 1 point something million years old, how they said, or
It's
whatever,
4.6 billion.
4.6 billion or whatever. Okay, if it's that old, then everything you see here right now is about that old.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're talking about like the physical Earth.
Yeah. Because this shit, they brought it out the Earth and they manipulated, they melted it and they manipulated every fucking thing here into what it is now.
Yeah.
But it didn't come from somewhere else. We fucking got it out the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
So these materials, the fucking atoms in us,
Yeah.
they're old as fuck. Like, it goes back. So this will whatever you become next is just part of this Earth still.
Man, bro, my bad. You ain't got no nap.
I got you. Yeah, bro. So I don't know, man. Like, so your actual religion is you said
Islam.
Islam. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had like, cause I'm like just, you know, I like to fucking study shit and like I know like a little bit about it. I know about the Torah. I know a little bit about the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Which is, it's crazy what the history of humans is.
Yeah. That is actually crazy. Like if you look at the entire chain of time, like it's crazy how things came along.
Right.
Yeah. But if you break it down simply in regards to like what you're talking about, like Torah, Bible, this and that, it's literally just a cycle of people get sent down a messenger, and then once the messenger leaves, they start worshiping idols. It's like literally just a cycle of that. And then each time a new messenger is sent. That's why the whole point of a messenger being sent, because the people started to go astray. But there's real evidence, bro. This is like the thing. It's not like people just believing in some fairy tale. There's evidence that is undeniable.
Oh yeah.
Islam.
No.
Bro, I'm telling you, if I get into it, it's actually crazy. And this is like where it actually gets interesting, because if you look at the Bible, the Muslims, we do not deny the Bible's divine origin. We believe in it. That's why when we hear about like events predicted in the Bible, scientific miracles in the Bible, we're not surprised, because we believe in this divine origin. It's just that we believe that it's been changed by the hands of man. And this is not just some random belief. This is confirmed. This is confirmed by expert, non-biased, non-religious historians.
Well, I mean, it is true because man did write
They quite literally altered it.
Yeah.
There's like so many proofs, and not only that, there's proof that it's been altered, but there's proof that it's been altered to fit certain theologies.
Right. Well, certain that's what I was getting into. Is the I wouldn't say bias, but I would say is the circumstance and perspective of the location and area that would determine how the word is spoken. But I think it's still all based on the same energy. It's the same God.
Exactly. It's all the same God.
It's the same God. Like, it's the same, like, bro, like if you gone through some hard shit and you gone through some crazy ass shit in your life that you're like, oh shit, how am I alive?
Yeah.
You know there's a God.
Yeah, of course. Without a doubt. To believe that there's no God is to believe there's no cause to the effect. To believe that is quite literally illogical. It takes more faith to believe such a statement than to believe that there's a cause to the effect. Yeah, there's no way there isn't a God. Even like high-level scientists have come across this. Like,
Put the mic a little.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah. But no, yeah. So that's it. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm an expert on on the Quran or anything, because I've only learned the basic things about it, and like I guess I know more about the Bible because I was brought up like in a lot of Christian churches.
Yeah.
But they took me to a lot of different types of churches.
Mm-hmm.
Catholic and this and the Protestant and this and that.
Yeah.
And they all had the same Bible, but it was all written differently. Like you said, to fucking
fit certain eras. That's why, that's why there's like over 40,000 denominations of Christianity. It was because one of the big issues is because they don't have a chain of transmission. They don't have like a system. Well, in Islam, we have a system. It's called a hadith system, where we have like a chain of narrations leading down to the Prophet, not just a bunch of anonymous authors. Yeah, and that's why like Quran is like one of the most preserved religious texts ever. But aside from all that, bro, there's undeniable evidence that the Quran, like I was saying before, like the Muslims, we believe in the Bible's divine origin. That's why we aren't surprised when we hear about like miracles and stuff in the Bible. But when people hear about the divine, the proof of its divine origin of the Quran, people just like, I don't know how you ignore it. Like, bro, let me just go over like a couple of them. For example, what's one of them? Surah An-Nahl. Surah An-Nahl is the surah of the bee. It's the 16th surah in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, the bee is made up of 16 chromosomes. It follows this consistency with like 6 or 7 different animals.
Mm.
Another one is the fact that the word man is mentioned 23 times in the Quran. The word woman is mentioned 23 times. The human body is made of 46 chromosomes. There's so many other ones, bro. I'm not talking about events predicted in the Quran. I'm talking about simply like how the words are constructed, the linguistic and mathematical miracles within it. It proves it couldn't have came from a man who was illiterate, because the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he was illiterate. He couldn't read or write. So how could a man who was illiterate, who lived in the middle of a desert, possibly come up with a text like of this,
with genius
of such magnitude? There's like, I only named like 2. There's like thousands of linguistic miracles. Like another one off the top of my head is the ratio of the word sea to land that's mentioned in the Quran. The word sea is mentioned 32 times in the Quran. The word land is mentioned 13 times. If we do some simple math, right? We take 32 and 13 and add it up. It's 45. That's the whole number. Now, if we divide 32 by the whole number of 45, it comes out to exactly 0.71111%. Go look up how much percentage of the earth is covered by water. Mm-hmm. Exactly 71.111%. And if we do the same thing with the number of times that land is mentioned in the Quran, 13, and we divide it by the whole number of 45, it comes out to 0.2888889%. The earth is covered by exactly 28.88889% land. There is like intricacies in the literature. I'm not talking about like it predicting an event,
which is why like the Egyptian pyramids and the way that they constructed their things is all fucking amazing. How?
The Quran answers that question. They baked the stones apparently, and there's even scientific evidence of this as well. The higher the stones go up, man, I forgot what was the test called, but they were basically able to test what heat level were the stones ever exposed to. And if you look at hieroglyphs today, the builder of the pyramids was named Haman. In the Quran, it mentions the builder of the pyramids by name. Like, there's a couple other proofs of it, but I forget off the top of my head. But man, if you ever just search up linguistic, mathematical miracles of the Quran, there's evidences in there that you cannot deny, that it had to have come from a being of higher knowledge.
Right.
You know
Which is
and guess what? Now imagine this. Now this is the dilemma that we come to.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that we have two books. Both of them are proven to have divine origin.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is changed by man, and one of them is proven to be changed by man, and one of them is proven not to be changed by man. The decision is clear as day.
Right.
You know, if you truly take a moment to look at it from an absolutely non-biased perspective. Bro, I used to believe there was no God. And then one day I was like, you know what? Whoever I'm supposed to be making this prayer to, Jesus, the Son, whoever, Allah, whoever it may be, show me the signs. And Allah will never deny the prayer for guidance.
Right.
He'll send you signs, bro, that are undeniable.
I mean, I'm testament to that because that's exactly what I'm saying. If you've gone through something, bro, and you've actually prayed by yourself, like if you've done it by yourself, like literally, that you're literally doing it for real,
Mm-hmm.
and you're in a room on your own, praying for real out of your heart, that energy will listen to that.
Yeah.
Call it what you will, but there is such thing as God.
Yeah. Without a doubt, bro. Even the atheists, when they're in life-threatening situations, they call out
they'll
God.
call it that, right? Because and it's a natural thing we have within us, man.
Yeah.
That's what part of being human is. Unless you're a fucking psychopath and you don't give a fuck about no one.
Yeah, no, they've already...
And I think that's where the evil comes from, right? Because there's a negative and a positive. There's a good and a bad. There's something out there. There's an energy that we all feel, bro. Especially when you meet people, like you get their energy right away.
Yeah.
Right? Like you'll be able to be like, I don't know about this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right off the back or some shit, because there's like, it's just, we all have that. We all have
like an aura.
Yeah, we all have, but we don't, but like, it's sometimes I think the devices and the world that we live in now has took that away from us. Because I feel like we were able to read that further out.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it's made everyone more of a dopamine addicted.
Yeah. Well, that is what it is.
Yes. And makes everyone dopamine addicted. In the Quran, it talks about how we're not meant to be happy in this life, only in a state of peace. And they've trained everyone to always be constantly looking for dopamine, the next surge of happiness. It's only until you gear your mind towards valuing peace that you'll be able to like attain it. You know what I'm saying? To be able to just sit and enjoy what's going on in the moment. It's real talk.
Yeah.
I remember I used to like constantly chase dopamine, all in an effort to fill the void. You know the void I'm talking
that's
about.
what it is, bro. It is that. It's not being able to like confront things.
Yeah.
It's what leads people to do other things.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
It's like if you can't confront whatever the fuck it is that is bothering you at the fucking moment in time, you're gonna want to go get the phone. You're gonna want to go smoke.
Exactly.
You're gonna want to go drink. You're gonna want to go do some other shit because you don't want to fucking deal with it.
Exactly. In reality, but these obstacles that we have is what makes life life.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And
it's the lessons. It's the mistakes. Yeah. Sometimes the mistakes are fun.
Yeah.
I know as bad as that sounds, but sometimes
literally.
Mistakes are fun.
Yeah, but my point of bringing that up is to point out the fact of how like this dopamine addiction that's been set onto society has gotten people to dread the obstacles in life. They're not even really obstacles. They're like literally things to do. Without them, there would be no life. You understand? Like, what would life be if you didn't have the next problem or next issue? You shouldn't feel anxious when a problem comes, like, oh, I need to just go smoke. I don't want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? These are what makes life, bro.
Right.
Like, yeah, bro. That's what's.
And
like,
that's why like fighting going out to do train or shit like that. That shit helps.
Creating dopamine instead of consuming it.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Cause we're physical beings, bro. We need to fucking do something with our body. We need to maintain this shit. This is a vehicle.
Yeah.
This carries us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but like aside from the fighting, you also been doing this, right? Like,
yeah, content.
Like, how did you what got you started into it?
Bro, I've always wanted to do content since I was like a kid, bro. Literally, I've always told my friends like, "Yo, bro, I want to do YouTube. I want to do this. I want to do that." Like all content oriented stuff. But one day, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I was already doing content, but I was trying to do it within the prison of a 9 to 5. You get what I'm saying? So I was doing it, but only doing it. I wasn't doing it like limitlessly. Like I was having things to limit me. You know, like a fucking job. You know what I'm saying? And people really underestimate how much a job takes up your fucking time, bro.
Yeah.
Even if you work like 3-4 days a week, nigga, that's half of the week.
Yeah.
That's half of the week. You work in
Right.
8-hour shifts 3 times a week, bro.
Right.
You only awake like what, 16 hours a day?
Well, because we all playing this game. We're all playing this game. That's why time was created.
Yeah.
Time was created to be like, look, they were like, we can't work the slaves longer than 16 hours because they get tired, right? So let's create a basic. So what's everyone's fucking default? 9 to 5.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
taught that. It's a game.
Yeah, bro. I got really tired of the 9 to 5, bro. I was like, one day I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna quit the 9 to 5. I'm gonna put myself in the fire, bro. Because, you know, you got like bills and stuff to pay. So I feel like a lot of people like to operate over a safety net. They're like, okay, I'm gonna still like keep my job. And like, I'm gonna make this work over here. But like, if it doesn't work through, I'm gonna still have my job, you know? Like, bro, fuck the safety net. Bro, put yourself over the fire. So like you have to force that shit to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro.
Bro, just talking to you, bro. Like I've noticed that you're pretty wise, man.
Yeah,
like,
appreciate that. Bro.
Like, you know, some people don't get that type of perspective until they're like fucking 50 years old. And shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what would you say like gave you that type of perspective?
Shit. Like you said, bro, you getting your ass kicked in life. Literally, bro. You get put in the gutter a few times, boy, your ass will figure it out. You'll start gaining some type of fucking, you know, some type of IQ. But yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Shit, I used to be locked up, man.
Oh, yeah?
Bro, I used to be locked up, bro. I used to sleep in a car.
Oh, shit.
For like a whole year and a half, man. You know what I'm saying? And bro, I'm telling you, that time period was the best thing to ever happen to me. Literally, bro. One of the best things to ever happen.
Yeah. When you go through the fire, bro, if you, like we were saying, if you go through it without blaming no one else for where the fuck you're at, and you go through that shit gives you some fucking character, bro. Yeah, and just talking to you, I recognize it.
Yeah.
Cause you have a perspective, bro. You actually have a type of perspective. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's like sometimes because of my own behalf, well, the shit that I've gone through, the reason why I think that way already is because I gone through something. So I'm like, oh shit, he must have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
You recognize that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
That's just and that's what's crazy, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. Best thing that ever happened, bro. Honestly, best thing that ever happened.
How would you say you got yourself out of it?
I'm gonna tell you, bro. In the Quran, it says, وَمَا خَلَقْتَ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. That means, and I have not created the jinn or mankind except to worship me. So that means it's basically saying that our divine purpose in this life is worship. If you cannot enjoy your divine purpose in this life, how could you say that you truly enjoy the daily worldly things? The things that really don't mean anything. You understand? Even science supports this. They've recently found out that the human body has a genetic for worship. You will worship something, whether it's a drug, a career, money, fashion, you will worship something. Why not it be your creator? You understand? It's the only thing that will truly fill the void. You'll wake up every morning trying to figure out another way to fill the void. Oh, maybe if I go get money, maybe if I go get this girl, maybe if I start working out, maybe if I start taking this drug, maybe if I stop taking this drug. You know the void I'm talking about that you're trying to fill,
I know what
but
you're
it
saying.
never completely gets filled.
Right.
It's only going to be filled through salah. Salah means worship. So basically, when I was locked up, they keep you in the cell for 19 hours a day, right? So you have nothing to do. And if anyone gets into a fight, they lock you in for 24 hours.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so some people, some idiots, some dumb niggas could go get in a fight for like 3 days in a row, and you'll be locked in the cell for 72 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
And bro, nigga, you ain't got no phone, nothing, man. You just literally in there with a stone bed, stone wall. You know what I'm saying? Point that I'm trying to make here is that I realize that there's two different types of necessities in life. There's two different types of need. There's a need that comes from necessity, and then there's a need that comes from authority. Let me give you an example. You need to do your homework. That's a need that comes from authority because the teacher and the school requires it of you. But what about I need to drink water? That's a need that comes from necessity, necessary to sustain life. And throughout my life as a child, when my parents would force me to go pray, like, you know, because we're supposed to pray 5 times a day, when my parents would go force me to do these things, it was always from a need of authority because my parents are forcing me to, because God says to. You know, while that is also a good reason, it is just as much of a need from necessity as it is a need from authority, necessary to sustain peace. And it wasn't until that I began to make the salah from a need, from necessity, that I began to truly feel the value of it. So while you're locked in that cell for 19 hours a day, everyone's locked in for 19 hours a day. You sleep for like fucking what, like 8, 9, 10 hours? So then you have about like 8, 9 hours of doing nothing. But me, I had 5 things to do in a day. Fajr, Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, Isha. Basically every 2 hours I had something to do.
Oh, that's what each prayer is called?
Yeah.
What is it? What is it again?
The first one is called Fajr. The second one is called Dhuhr. The third is called Asr. The fourth is called Maghrib. And the last is called Isha. They're dissected throughout the day. Point is that I had something to do every couple of hours. So now I was praying from a need of staying sane rather than just from a need of authority necessary to sustain peace. And it wasn't until then that I began to be able to truly enjoy life. You see the foolish version of me you see in these videos that's always happy over everything? I would not be that person if it wasn't from the salah. It is only until you're able to enjoy your divine purpose in this life that you will be able to enjoy the other worldly things. Bro, I'm telling you. There's a reason why you're here.
That should make sense, bro.
Telling you, bro. Nothing is coincidental. So whoever's watching this, you yourself hearing this right now, nothing is coincidental. Everything has already been written.
Let me close this over. Damn, bro, like that shit, what you're saying, I sort of came to that conclusion, but not so eloquently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have a structure to the thought. I had no structure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What do you mean, like I had a line of reasoning?
Line of reasoning and a way of constructing it. And like I sort of came to that same conclusion, but mine was like sloppy. And what you're saying is like that makes a lot of fucking sense how your circumstance led you to that.
Yes, bro. Without the salah, there would be nothing. I would still be there.
Damn, bro, that's deep.
Without the salah, there would be nothing, bro. I'm telling you, there would be nothing. There would be no videos. There would be no consistency in content and working out and anything. I'm telling you, bro. I feel like when, like, I used to like be really stuck onto smoking. Like, bro, I used to smoke like daily for like 4 or 5 years, like crazy, bro. And one of the things that I noticed that it took away my ability to do was it got me warped into focusing on the end result. So like, you know how like when you go to work, you finish work, you do your workout, whatever, and then at the end of the day you're like thinking like, oh, I'm trying to get back home and smoke and chill and relax, and then
right.
You think it's something innocent, something that's just simple. Oh, I'm just looking forward to relaxing. No, bro, you're focusing on the end result. And it is only until you learn how to enjoy the process that the goal will become a side effect. So you can't, like, that's one of the biggest things, like probably the second biggest thing that I noticed that was such a detriment to weed. And it was even one of the reasons why I used to tell it was even one of the reasons why I used to tell my friends that like weed is almost as bad as like worse than heroin. Because if you think about it, weed will tell you that it's fucked up. You know weed. I meant not weed. If anything, you'll know that heroin's fucked up. You know cocaine is fucked up. Like this is like obvious. Weed is kind of like almost like the way that society has bent it to be. It's almost like they've bent it to be like it's like a fake friend.
Right.
Like, oh no, it's just a plant. It's good, bro. Trust. It's healthy. And then you don't even realize what it fucking does to you, bro. It warps your brain. It makes it so it makes the normal day-to-day life things enjoyable. Like, does it really help you eat, or does it make it harder to eat without it? Does it help you relax, or does it just make it harder to relax without it? Does it really help you focus, or does it just make it harder to focus without it? You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, you ever like got like I remember I was getting so into it to the point where like me and my homies, like, if we were to go out and do something and we're not smoking, it's like, what the fuck are we even doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you know, like,
I know what you're saying,
yeah,
bro.
you know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, like, you
Shit.
stop, like, being able to enjoy life. You think it makes life enjoyable. No, but it just simply, it's an illusion. Right. It just makes it harder to enjoy life without it.
It's crazy that you say that, because that's the reason why sometimes I stop smoking for, like, just to show myself. Like, I'm not. What am I doing this for, right? And yeah. I'll stop for like at least a month, maybe 2, and I'll go back again.
You'll eventually go back.
Yeah, like, you know, but I don't do it because I like it's a like it might be a habit, but like I just like it, I guess. I don't know. I actually can't really explain it, to be honest.
I
but
know, bro. I used to be
I am able to like stop when I want to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna smoke for a month. Fuck it, I could do it.
Yeah,
I could do it. But like eventually, like I would be chilling, like you said, chilling, like blah blah blah. Somebody got a little blunt going. I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, but it is true what you said though. That it actually does have a lot perspective to it when you're like, is it really helping you relax? Or is it harder to relax when you don't do it?
Yeah.
Because that does happen. If you're going to be honest with yourself, that does happen. Especially with people that smoke cigarettes. Because cigarettes are even more fucking addictive.
Yeah, bro. Shit.
I used to smoke, bro. I used to work construction and shit.
Yeah.
And like I always be like, motherfuckers would just take off and like, oh, we smoke break. And they'll take off and I'll be the only one working and shit. And that shit kept happening, and I'll be like always working. I'm like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna go take a break too. Fuck it. And I just go out there, and they're like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm taking a break with y'all. I'm like, oh, but we're smoking. I'm like, oh, I need to be smoking. So whatever, bro. Next thing you know, I'm smoking a cigarette every day now. Damn. It goes from 1 cigarette to 2 cigarettes.
Just builds up, bro.
Next thing you know, I got 3 cigarettes, and I'm buying packs. And I'm like, I used to play ball like a motherfucker, bro. And I'm fast. I'm usually like a fast motherfucker. Yeah. You know, point guard, I'll crush the shit out of you and you'll fall down.
Yeah, yeah.
But when I started smoking,
shit went out the
slow
window.
Down, bro. I slowed down.
It like slows you down cognitively, bro. I feel like back before when I used to smoke, I used to not be as social,
and you can't even control your body as well either.
Yeah, bro. I feel like I was not nearly as social back when I was like smoking heavily, bro. I used to be the type of nigga I walk in a room, bro, and I'll just eye niggas and just like go and sit my ass down. But now I walk in and I'm like all beaming and shit. You know what I'm saying? Literally, I feel like it's like man, bro, I used to have like fucking social anxiety and shit when I was smoking weed. Like, bro, like that shit is just not.
Well, that's the thing too, right? Like, that goes back to my point that we were talking about earlier, that we're chemical beings.
Yeah.
And literally what drugs are is a chemical reaction happening in your brain.
Yeah.
And that's what causes the effect of whatever you're feeling or going through at the moment.
Yeah, bro. That's like quite literally what it fucking is, yeah. Bro.
Which is the same thing with the dopamine of a phone. When you're happy, when you have sex. Sex is just a chemical reaction that happens. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it releases pheromones and all that shit in your head. Now you have some type of fucking satisfaction or, whatever. It's all chemical. We're just the fucking brain floating in here. And we're just changing the mass and the things that go in there and shit.
Yeah. Literally, bro.
Yeah. Which is crazy what this reality is, right?
Yeah, just a fucking constant chemical chase.
That and like what we see, right? Because I mean, I've done like mushrooms before, and when you break through that other dimension, you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
is this reality?
Yeah, I fucking tried that shit too before, bro. That shit is different. That shit different, bro.
Yeah,
that shit really is different, bro. Yeah, people be I feel like people will take that kind of stuff and they truly underestimate what it does to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like psilocybin, it increases your chemical DMT. Increases because DMT is produced naturally in the brain.
Yeah, we created.
Yeah. When you take psilocybin, it boosts production. And DMT is the chemical that controls your perception of reality.
Right.
So, like, if you look at schizophrenic patients, they have they produce low amounts of DMT. This is why they get like hallucinations and things like that. And usually, when you take something that boosts the chemical, it usually produces it less naturally before it returns back to baseline.
Yes.
It's like a fucking hangover, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to play around with the chemicals that control your perception of fucking reality, bro, is like extremely dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
Like, people like that take it like this whole fucking culture of taking drugs and shit, bro. Why do you think the fucking Jews want us to do this, bro? Because it makes everyone retarded. Like, you could be a smart ass nigga, and if you play around with your chemicals that control your perception of reality, it'll get you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
because some people could reach those states of consciousness without drugs.
Exactly.
Just concentration.
Yes, bro. I'm telling you, the salah, bro. I'm telling you. Because you're reaching your natural state, your natural frequency.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Because, okay, so check it out, bro. Everyone in this world, every night takes drugs.
A lot of people, yeah.
No. Everyone.
In what way? What do you mean?
Everyone, 100%. When you go to sleep, your brain releases a chemical, and you're tripping off that chemical, and you fucking dream, and you go to sleep, and you go into paralysis.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you mean
everyone, bro, we all do that every day. You have to.
In that regards, yeah. In that regards, yeah.
But that's natural.
Yeah, you're creating it instead of
you create that. We have that. That's what they say when you're about to die. It gets released into your brain and shit.
Yeah, spike of DMT.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
But that's what I mean, bro. Are we just a fucking ball of energy inside a body? Or is this body creating that energy?
That's interesting thing it's interesting that you mentioned that, because I believe I was talking to somebody about this. Like somebody that was on that like mental medication, like mood stabilizers, antidepressants, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like trying to complain about the fact that they get low levels, they produce low levels of certain chemicals, and this is why they need it. And I was like making like a similar like point. Like, is it the moods and it's in and of itself that release the chemicals, or is it the presence of the chemicals that make the mood? You understand?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. So you don't trust these motherfuckers and take that mood stabilizer shit, antidepressants. That stuff will just put you deeper into the hole. Because
you don't really need it, bro. Like, I mean, maybe there's some people that like are chemically imbalanced, but like
it's very
it's
huge. It's a very small exception. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be an exception. But if we're talking about the general consensus, like let me make a point here. Like if I tell you that like all humans are born with two eyes, and then you're like, well, no, actually, I fucking know this one guy who like that doesn't mean I'm fucking wrong. Right, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, while that may be true, that doesn't mean that I'm wrong about the fact that humans are born with two eyes. So like the general consensus is basically that stuff is not needed. Just because like there's one out of a fucking million who needs it, that doesn't make that statement incorrect.
Right. To generalize everyone. That's why like diets and shit. They're like, oh, you shouldn't eat meat. Like, Who
That's
says
bullshit.
that's bullshit,
That's
man? Like, what you
bullshit.
mean? Like,
That's
no,
bullshit.
you go eat whatever the fuck you
The
want.
prophets of God.
Let me fucking eat whatever I want.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's all
I
scam.
mean, there are things you shouldn't be fucking eating, but who you know what I'm saying? Everyone's different. Everyone's different. Even in our brains, we're all different. Like we think different and shit.
Yeah.
But I do believe that in the realm of the spiritual, I do believe that like positive energy attracts other positive energy.
Yeah, so dope.
You know what I'm saying? Like your energy will attract other people that have that type of energy, and you will share that. And
without a doubt, bro.
And eventually you will feel out the motherfuckers that don't have that energy.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Without a doubt, bro.
Whatever that spiritual realm is, bro, I think a lot of people sleep on it.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. If only like I could give you like a inkling of a feeling of like the level of peace that I attained from Salah, bro. If only I could. It's like everything in life became.
I think life has a lot of different aspects of that.
Yeah.
I have children, so like when my children were born, bro, that experience was like fucking
crazy, right?
Crazy, bro, out of this world, out of this world, like Wally and shit.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, like those type of experiences is probably like, you know, we get them in different ways and shit. We get them through art, through prayer.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, bro. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
It's really crazy to think about.
Yeah. And when are you like planning on fighting again?
Well, there's no official opponent yet, but we're looking towards April 16th.
For beast mode again, or?
I think it's EFN.
Oh shit.
I think.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure. It's either EFN or Matador.
Matador is right there in Cicero, right?
Yeah. Cicero.
I was supposed to go to that last one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it was Ryan that was gonna be there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think so. But there'll be so many fucking events, bro, honestly.
Yeah, man. Like, that shit's dope to me, though, bro. Like, it's crazy how motherfuckers are like, okay, I'm gonna get in there and
I'm
gonna
beat.
It's just shit, bro.
Lit.
Motherfuckers underestimate that shit. Like, oh, bro, I would have just fucking went like that. Nah. Don't even say that shit, bro. Like, how many fights have you been in and shit? Oh, no, I haven't fought. Or I fought when I was like in third. I fought when I was in third grade and shit.
Niggas will hit you with like, bro, I used to fight out every day in the street.
Like
that shit the
every
same?
day and shit.
Like that's just not the same, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't fucking. There ain't rounds when you in the street, nigga. In the street, it's just quick. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it's not even fighting and shit. Like, I don't know. It's not the same thing.
It's not the same fucking thing, bro. I'm telling you, it ain't the same thing. Because when niggas get tired on the street, niggas start trying to get up out of that shit, or the nigga just accept getting his ass beat. But when you in that ring, boy, you fighting for 3 rounds. Like, you know, you really got to go round for round with a nigga, and there ain't no nigga to come help you when you start losing. Ain't none of that shit.
And what's the martial art that you're like mostly based on?
Wrestling.
Wrestling?
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. I love wrestling. Wrestling is lit, bro.
And
I can strike too, though.
That's what I was gonna say, because that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, how did you
pull back quick?
You learned the striking from CFT?
Yeah, pretty much. But before I even joined CFT, bro, I was always on that bag, bro, trying to learn that Tyson fucking technique, bro. And I was getting good as hell at that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, CFT, bro.
Yeah, bro. Everyone from CFT is fucking killer.
Yeah, bro, doing decent, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Decent,
I mean, you know, because I started doing this shit, and like I've gone to CFT to train.
Yeah,
like a few times on Mondays and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, be lit, bro. You keep
and,
up there, bro.
I haven't gone in a long time, but like, you know, but I've gone to see. I mean, I've had the privilege to see the fighters from there like fight at these events and shit. You know?
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
bro. When I first joined, I wasn't even thinking about competing, bro. I was joining because like it was just fun, like the art. I just love the art, you know. And then I started going to the events, and I'm like, damn, these niggas is ass. I was like, these niggas is butt. I was like, I could definitely compete. I'm like, what? Hell yeah. hopefully we keep running. We run through these niggas, bro.
Damn, so in April, like, are you gonna prepare somehow, or you just
Fuck yeah, bro. I'm every day.
but you don't even know
Year
who you're
round.
fighting yet, right? Like,
No, there's no official opponent yet, but
yeah.
but I be training year round, bro. 2-3 times a day.
That's the thing too. With like, I think with fighting, especially nowadays, you have to stay on it because it just keeps fucking getting better and better, bro. Like we're like the UFC fights that we're about to see right now.
It's about to be lit.
Woo-wee. Who you got, bro? Who you got?
Shit, bro. I think Patty gonna surprise
I think Patty's gonna do it, bro.
He gonna surprise him.
I think it's gonna be submission.
Yeah, this might be the start of Justin's like decline. I ain't gonna lie after this shit.
And it's not even on like a fault of Justin. It's just like fighting has like a limit, right?
Yeah. It's just time beats it, bro. Eventually, the new prospects coming up and shit. The new prospects start becoming like not veterans, but like they start becoming,
Well, the fighting game
solidified in
just
the
keeps
sport.
evolving, bro. That's why I don't get in there.
Yeah.
I don't want to get my no. I'm not trying to get my ass whooped.
Shit.
I'm not an everyday like go fight type like practice and shit. So I'm like,
Yeah, you gotta love that shit, bro.
Bro. The first day I went to CFT and I think I was like wrestling someone. I'm like, man, I got this motherfucker. I'm gonna bring him down, bro. And I couldn't do it. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Or my conceptions of things are like, okay.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, bro. And,
reality check.
Reality check real quick, bro. Real quick. And that's the thing, right? Like, sometimes and that goes back to like life itself. Like, sometimes you need those reality checks, bro.
Yeah,
if you
bro.
if you don't get those,
That's what I mean.
if you don't get reality checks, bro, you're gonna go test the wrong motherfucker.
Yeah, your ass will get fucking. You gonna figure it out one way.
You
might just,
you're gonna wake up like,
better figure that shit out in a controlled environment. Yeah.
like, I'm not supposed to do this shit.
Yeah, bro. You gotta figure it out in
nah.
a safe environment, bro. Shit.
Yeah. So, bro, I just want to say, bro, thank you so much for coming through, my boy.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate
Like,
you for having
even,
me.
bro, talking to you has been like up
Yeah.
here, bro. Like, you got a lot of perspective, man. And I find it crazy that you're pretty wise with your shit.
Yeah, I don't look the part, do I?
It's not that, but it's not that. It's just that I don't know you and shit. So like,
Yeah,
I wouldn't know.
Facts. True that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've only seen you like on videos. And,
Yeah,
like, I've
acting
seen
a
your
fool and
content, doing your shit with the food, which is dope. That's just dope, bro. That's just dope as fuck. Those videos are dope as fuck.
Yeah, that should be fun.
And like, you know what I'm saying? But like talking to you, bro, that like got a lot of perspective, man. Like,
Yeah, bro,
I
that's
think
love,
you
bro.
should like fucking push your message through like as much as you can, bro. Like people need to hear that shit, and I hope people watch this shit too. Like,
bro, there's a plan with the content, bro. I was starting off the content with the pure. Well, this is still the intention, but I started off the content being absolutely straightforward with it and just pushing the intention is basically to bring as many people to Islam as possible.
right.
And I was just posting Islamic content. But then I realized that a lot of these influencers that are pushing Islam, they're way too perfect on their page. Like you have like some guy in a gown acting all perfect 24/7. People can't relate to that. What about the guy who like fucking does drugs every day and fucks bitches? You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't gonna, that nigga ain't even gonna pop. You ain't even gonna pop up on his feed. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even gonna pop up on that nigga's feed. Like
pop up on my feed, motherfucker.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Pop up.
So basically, my method has been to like basically post this type of content that shows this more flawed version of who I am, which is like fucking,
which
a
is
part of
human,
who
right?
I am, which is a part of who I am. You know what I'm saying?
But it's human, bro.
Exactly, it's human. Like it says in the Quran that وَمَا خَلَقْتَ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. That means that what's it called? No, I'm sorry, I said the wrong thing. The part of the Quran that where it says is that وَمَا كُلَّ بَنِي آدَمِ الْخَطَّائِينُ أَحْسَنُ مِنَ الْخَطَّائِينَ هُوَ التَّوَّابُونَ. That basically translates to all of the son of Adam are sinners, but the best of the sinners are the ones who ask for forgiveness. It talks about how in the Quran how like if every one of the humans on earth were to never sin, God would wipe us all out and replace us with a race who sinned. You understand? So The point that I make here is that no one here, no Muslim that you see, no fucking anyone that you see is a perfect person.
No one, bro.
Exactly.
No one.
No one. Everyone.
I say this shit all the time, bro.
Everyone's
Just because you go to church,
that don't mean shit.
Don't mean shit, bro. You still a fucking human. You still take a shit just like everybody else. Yeah. You still gotta wipe your shit.
Yeah,
bro. Exactly. That's reality, man. That's what it is.
That's basically been the strat, bro. Is to show this flawed version of who I am, which is part of who the fuck I am, rather than me trying to just cover it up and post this perfect Islamic content, and then get people to actually relate to me. And then imagine if this guy, this foolish guy in the videos, you hear him talking like this about this type of stuff. It'll actually hit a person's like heart, more likely to hit a person's heart more. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah. Relate to the audience in this way, in a way that actually, you know, they could relate to. And then once there's a certain point, I could show this aspect of me, you know, to continue towards that goal. Yeah, bro, the whole point of Islam is not to be perfect. It is to realize that you're imperfect. Because if you go so long doing imperfect things without recognizing it, it is who you will become. But as long as you recognize those imperfect actions, that's all they'll be. Nothing more than mistakes. Saving who you are as a person. You understand?
Right.
It's very important to be able to recognize when you do wrong and to always repent, to ask for forgiveness. This is why the salah is 5 times a day. This is why we pray 5 times a day. Well, one of the reasons why we pray 5 times a day. So every couple hours, you're asking for forgiveness for what you did a couple hours ago. Right. You're in a constant state of self-evaluation. Yeah.
Right. Hey, so, bro, thank you so much, man.
Oh, yeah, bro.
I did a little video, like a little compilation of like the stuff that I had from Beast Mode and some stuff that you had on your page.
For sure.
We'll watch that and then we'll end the show with me doing a freestyle. I don't know if you freestyle too.
I think I got. Boy, stop playing me. I don't even rap, and I freestyle.
So we'll watch
Put on that Mob Deep. Put on a Mob Deep instrumental, boy. I'll cook that up.
Ready to smoke right now.
People want to see this, like
yeah.
Slice of pizza.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
Damn, I'm black. Ain't no way.
Shit is what it is. For sure, bro. So, like I said, man.
Put that beat on, boy. You already got set beats or like? What you
it's just a random ass beat. It's a random ass beat, bro. So before every podcast, we do a little freestyle.
Right, come on,
so. You want to go first, and then I'm just gonna finish it off. And
I gotta like see what the beat sound like.
All right, cool.
What the beat sound like. Okay. You good. Damn, I hope my shit not trash. Fuck it. and we sitting up in traffic. And we sitting up in traffic. Brand new Ruger and a brand new automatic. Push wrong buttons like a TV, I call static. Bad little bitch, she want dick, she gon' have it. Like damn, man, the shit is real crazy. Fucking on the milf, and yeah, she coming from the 80s. I've been really lit, getting paid lately. All these bitches around me, and I swear they tryna pay me. Oh, but no, they can't play me. And it's whipped from the A's, like and we lit like DDG, brand new chopper and a 223. Only 6 months and they watch like AMC. I used to whip the 40, now I'm whipping AMG. Ooh. Damn, now I'm whipping AMG. Like hold up, niggas really broke, man. They gotta get their rolls up. Niggas really lacking, man. They better put their pole up. Ooh, and he better put his pole up.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I tell her get up off of me. Bad little bitch, man. The way she keep topping me. Shorty really know that a boy got guap in him. Damn. Hold on. When they listen to my lyrics, bitch, I'm first, never second. First, like the prefix. Oh. Man, the shit really serious. I be in her drawers just like George, call me curious. I'ma pull off fast, call me fast and furious. Oh, yeah, I pull off like Sonic. Keep the bitch on me, yeah, this bitch sit in my pocket. Oh, yeah, this bitch sit in my pocket. Smoking on gas, yeah, we smoking on this chronic. Smoking on gas, yeah, we smoking on exotic. Damn, they like, Sully, you rap now? All these niggas, they some cat now. Yeah, you know I really got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know I really got it. Like, hold up.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah. I just got spotted. I'm out the fucking universe like Wally. When they see them, they be like, yo, Sully. Yo, I don't know. Let me fucking go with another fucking flow. We just talked about the spirit and the soul. Yeah, you gotta know where the fuck this fucking glove gotta go. This is more than severance. I'm chilling with my boy, Mr. Everett. Do this shit, yo, I'm going forever, bitch. Cause time doesn't exist. I do this shit even with a lisp. I fucking gotta go and motherfucking hit. Cause you know I just hit some shit and I am lit. Man, I'm way out the fucking thing. Yo, I don't even know if I'm a human being. I am an alien that came from another universe. Motherfucker came from a fucking light burst. Do this shit cause I came first. And then I gave humans the knowledge to even speak. I do this shit cause I get too deep, man. You don't know what the fuck you really wanna seek. I know the truth that goes beneath. I've been living for like 3,000 years, but they don't even know this is fucking weird. I don't know, but let me go and disappear. Fuck it, let me go. This is my fucking year. Yeah, that's why I'm chilling with him here.
Yeah, you know.
Thank you for coming through. What's up, yo? I'm IQ, SOUL, and that's the end of the show. So I don't know if you could tell. Let's go.
Come, baby, let's go. Yeah, baby, let's go. Come on, baby, let's go.
Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Thank you for coming through, bro. This shit was fun as fuck. Like I said, bro, talking to you was fucking.
Bro, I need to get that clip of the rap shit.
Yeah, I got you, bro. So, hey, bro, anything else you want to say before we
Hey, y'all go hit the follow button. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, bro. We next up. Soon I'm gonna be on YouTube and Twitch. And yeah, thanks for having me, bro.
Hey, thanks for coming through, bro. Appreciate it. And hey, y'all, spread love, and most of all, love each other, y'all.